Is there a water fountain? I'm begging us for a water fountain. Is there one? There is not.
I definitely feel like it's one thing when they organically have the fights mixed into like an intuitive, normal narrative dungeon that's themed in some way, but it feels very weird when they're also like, now do these really long... Does that water fountain in the background not work?
I didn't even notice it.
Haha, eagle-eyed me.
It didn't even say heal thyself.
You owe me $15 on Patreon now.
Gotcha. That's how that works.
He already supports me on Patreon.
I do.
He actually pays for exposure.
I do.
See, I don't pay him in exposure. He pays
I pay
for exposure.
It, yeah. It's like how Google gives Firefox like $17 million a year or whatever to allow them to have Google search be the default, and that's how Firefox is able to stay alive. It's way more money than that, but I don't.
It's very funny.
I don't remember the exact amount, but can I just drive through here? No.
No.
No. But I can just drive through here, right? No. But I can go down here, right?
Yeah, these definitely feel like little time wasters that shouldn't necessarily be in the game because they just take away, I think, from the other experience of just doing the normal mine dungeons.
Yeah.
And what few puzzle ideas they had, which doesn't seem to be much, could have just been put in the mine dungeons.
Yeah.
But the mine dungeons seem to have both better encounters and better puzzles and better visual theming and better everything. So it is just a bunch of filler they put in the game. But like the moment you see a bunch of these scattered throughout the map, you'll also intuit it as being semi-mandatory for the leveling. So you are just kind of signing up your audience for being bored for 10 hours.
But this is content. This is the game, fam.
They're also like not themed and differentiated enough. Like you're fighting the same enemies.
Yeah.
For the most part in these different dungeons.
3 enemies remaining. Okay. I know where they all are. Oh, fuck.
Megabot nurse. Which for some reason has mouse ears. It's called 3 things, but none of them explain that part. Oh, those are pigtails. Well, now that answers all my questions.
That answers all of the questions. Every single one of them, even. Oh my god. Fucking just slow the animation down, please. I'm begging you.
I thought you wanted to be faster.
No, I'm... Sorry. I was being sarcastic about how slow it plays the start of that fucking animation. So it just, like, steals health from me. Did I just waste that? Fucking A. It's a party thing. Why does it matter?
No. Like you misclick on when you're targeting it instead of throwing it at everyone, it just throws it away.
Well, I wanted to use the thing on the birch beer on just the party, but it was targeting Claudio. And it just wasted it. Fucking stupid. Vanish. There you go.
Oh yeah, because you can target missing people.
Yeah. Yeah, she's down now. We're gonna kill her. I don't think she can outpace the damage that we're doing to her, so. Yeah, no, she's dead. Yay, we did it. Got a blood bag.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bass drop.
How did that use all of my points when it only costs 8? What the hell?
So why isn't Rory like freaking out?
I don't know.
Because like aliens are real.
That's a great point. You said Rory, but you meant Michael?
No, Rory's the conspiracy theorist, right?
Michael's the one that started autism.
Yeah, well, yeah, both of them.
Okay.
Rory is just specifically like his combat persona is him spouting conspiracy theory things,
that is
basically.
true. Yeah.
So I'm just like, yo, Rory, aliens. But yes, Michael should be taking photos of the aliens and posting them on him. What was the kind of contradiction with Michael again, where it's like he has a specific hobby that is heavily telegraphed, according to Alex, but then in combat he has a completely different interest, seemingly.
I don't remember that part, but I just remember. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was something up, but I'm forgetting what it is.
Okay.
We do have new art from Crimson, so now you are yicking out. You finally fulfilled your destiny.
Yeah, I am yicking.
And I am Alex, despite us not knowing yet what that means. Because that's just what it is to commission art.
You're
for
Michael?
A playthrough in order. Yes, I'm Michael. I cannot keep this character straight. They have like the exact same level of generic white guy name.
Yeah.
And so I cannot keep them straight
Yeah.
for some reason. Even though
Generic white guy name, like Andrew and Keith.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
not a lot of people name Keith anymore.
What did I do?
Also, you'll be shocked to know that I do learn my friends' names.
Oh.
But these are fake cartoons. Huh.
Okay.
Getting it.
So we do this again. Oop, wrong one.
Keyboard went so high. Did pressing the button do nothing that time?
Nothing that time.
It lowered the cage the first time?
No, it put a switch on the floor that caused that I could press to do the
Bass drop.
to put the blocks up. Yeah, bass drop just uses all of her PowerPoints. Even though it says 8.
Oh.
Is that a glitch or
I
is
don't
that
know. Beefy family meal.
That's extremely irritating.
Well, now you've learned.
Now I've learned and I know how it works and I hate it. And it's irritating and I never want it to happen again.
Is it now just a bad button to never press?
It's a bad button to never press because it wastes all my PP and does nothing.
No. We can't waste PP.
No. It drains my PP.
No. I mean, that would be helpful.
It would be helpful, but
You struggle with
unfortunately,
that.
yeah, it's very difficult. All right, let's see.
I love it's just called Brain in AVAT. I don't love that you're... I'm still so mad that it doesn't just show the enemy's health bars correctly. Like, you were picking an enemy amongst 3 enemies.
Yes.
And you're visually, I'm sure you're playing it based on the monsters on the screen.
Yeah.
But my brain looks at the fucking health bars on the top, and there's like a thing pointing at which one you're looking at.
Yeah.
But the third one's just not listed.
Yeah.
So it'll point at one guy, then point at the other guy, then just disappear. Like, what? I don't understand. Did they really just like? Did they think they just ran out of screen space? And so they were just like, oh well, we can't show all 3 health bars. But then they show all 3 of your health bars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. I just don't know what they're going for design-wise when there's 6 combatants in a fight and they show 5 of their health bars.
I just think that they're not thinking about it very deeply because it's just not well designed.
It's like just genuinely insane. I don't know why anyone would do that.
Motherfuck, just do stuff, please, for the love of God. Just do literally anything. Thank fuck. I know they're blinded, but just come on, man.
Gun out. Gonna shoot Vela. Oh, there she goes. Brain of Ed is such a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog ass enemy. Like, I've got a spike on my head, so you can't jump on me. Baby. Bleed for me, baby.
the fuck is happening?
LP. LP.
There we go. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
DJ set at the
There you
literal
go.
apocalypse.
I think you finished like 3 of these just now.
I have finished like 3 of these just now, and there's one more I can finish too.
Jeez.
So that's gonna happen.
If your mind can take it.
My mind can take it. I'm just baffled by this game's design decisions. Oh, there was a chest that I missed you.
Just a strange, continuous, slow grind. How do you get up there? Does it involve jumping back from the other side of the... Where do you land when you come from the other side of the skateboard ramp?
Good question.
Because if you land on that block down below you, then maybe you can panda. Or maybe you put a panda in front of it, you land on panda, and then be able to reach that block. Then panda again to the other block or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
You've got to get the Carta. It could be the good one. The one with the werewolf. This game would go up an entire point in my brain if one of the Carta was where Gurumon. Nope. Technically landed on it.
Kind of worked.
How doth one go there? Maybe if you pivot really quickly when you land on the panda, you can go left onto all that land. And then kind of panda your way across the 2 gaps. Oh yeah, blow up the right side, the top right blocks, so that the blocks are mostly still here. And then you can, if it lets you ramp... Oh yeah, you can just walk up here, yeah. So now you can try to panda over to him? Or does the cat work for this? I don't remember if the cat gets loot or not.
It does get loot. Hold
You
on,
just
I need
hop
to
down and
see
double
where
check where it is,
It's
yeah.
right here.
I love the camera controls in this game.
How the fuck does this work?
This feels like torture. Just panda across a bit.
Yeah, I'll
Since
try.
there's some blocks you can be able to, you can at least get there. Gotta move a little bit. And you might be able to get across from here. There we go.
Yeah, that doesn't feel intentional.
No, it feels very strange.
That's fine.
It's mainly just due to the lack of like a more explicit like Zelda animation.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't feel like Alex is necessarily auto jumping. It feels like a weird quirk that's left over. Who's that guy? He's so happy.
We can do this one. Let me just look around.
Fit singles in your area.
I am going to go to the internet cafe really quickly to
Heal thyself.
heal thyself. Yes, exactly. It's crazy how fast we're like quote unquote like leveling up right now because of this, because there, I mean, it really is just a kind of absurd amount of things that just suddenly are doable.
Because you were just waiting for like one ability to show
One
up for a
ability
while.
to show up, yeah.
Vivid stasis.
Okay.
Looks like the Domino's logo.
It does look a little bit like the Domino's logo.
You saw that too?
Yeah.
Just like this video game
this
has the
one.
Domino's logo as their brand.
Where was the other dungeon that I found that...
The one from a second ago?
No, the one that had the eye on it. I think it's up here. Yeah, I think...
Level 25 recommended.
Was it this one? I don't actually think it was this one. And I can't do that one because I
Each
don't
one of
have
these
the
just has
flame.
like a random statue. It's like it's Susan from HR. And we just never
It's
find
Susan
out.
from HR is the one who is on that statue?
We just never find out who the statues are. It's just like another guy each time, and then one of them's a furry. And I'm like, I have less answers now.
I think it was that one down there, maybe?
I mean, that one's like a really early one, right? That you still haven't done.
because I don't have the candles. I thought there was one that just had a bunch of eyes around a skull, and I couldn't do anything.
The one that was just an empty flat
Empty
plane with a
room.
skull in the middle?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember where it was. Is it up here? Is it this one? No. This is
That's
just
Candace.
This is just
She
straight
has
up
a big sword.
a one of these, and I can probably do this. So
Yeah, there's only 4 enemies.
there we go.
This is everything I hate about JRPGs, though. This is where they're not normally like this, though. Like this is.
This is content, and it's good, and the audience is gonna love it. Is there anything you want to podcast about? Anything that's been on your mind?
I did see Thunderbolts.
I like Thunderbolts.
I was amused by. I haven't seen Terminator for a long time, but I just got the feeling that when Bucky showed up, that they were referencing 17 different things about Terminator in 30 seconds. That's the vibe I got.
Yeah, I think so.
It felt like a direct, like, cinematographical, like, that's not a word.
Yeah.
A reference to, like, specific...
Cinematographic?
Cinema... It felt like direct, like, shot reference. I feel like I've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger fly through a smoke cloud on a motorcycle and while like unsheathing his double-barrel shotgun to shoot at a car. And so I was like, huh. It's just very, like, suddenly I'm watching a different movie in the middle of this movie.
I liked Thunderbolts a lot. I thought that was a fun movie. I thought the villain was really good.
I had a good time watching it.
Yeah.
I did like the actor a lot for the villain.
Yes.
He was entertaining. I also enjoyed the Veep.
The Veep, yeah.
Which I've realized for a long time now, this has weirdly come up a number of times. People bring up Veep, which I haven't seen, and I'd be like, oh, I always thought that was what's her name, and I keep being wrong. I kept being wrong about it being Monica from Friends.
Yeah.
But I realized the reason why I thought that is because it's a very adjacent show, because she's from Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
She is, in fact, from one of the 90s, 80s, I guess, maybe, whatever. It's from one of the sitcoms I watched a lot of as a kid. So I had my wires not as crossed as I thought they were. Okay. It also reminded me that I have once again watched more Marvel in the wrong order. Once you fall off that fucking wagon, that's not what's just... Once you lose track of what's going on with Marvel, it's really hard to watch anything in the correct order again without having to do, like, work.
If by work you mean look up when movies came out, an easily accessible list on Wikipedia.
Yeah, but it's just exhausting because they're so interconnected that you're like, oh, fuck, I have to watch 4 other things first for this one. Can you not read able to continue that one?
And I was not. There was a candle.
Oh.
I still need to find that one that I don't remember where it went.
Don't know where the candle power is. Thunderbolts. I was right in the middle of watching it. I was like, oh, right. This guy from Stranger Things, he played this character in Widowmaker, didn't he? Which I haven't seen.
Widowmaker?
Whoops.
Black Widow?
Black Widow.
Yeah. The main character of that movie is introduced in Black Widow as well. Yelena.
Fuck. Well, I've continued to watch all of the new era of Marvel out of order, which I think honestly might be a relatively common experience at this point.
There's only one Marvel thing I need to catch up on right now, and it's Ironheart. Otherwise, I'm all up to date.
So I watched X-Men vs. Wolverine before I watched Loki. That's not what it was called. That I just said the fucking...
X-Men vs. Wolverine.
X-Men vs. Wolverine.
It sounds incredible.
I got my brain crossed between Deadpool fucks Wolverine the movie and Marvel vs. X-Men vs. Capcom. X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
Okay.
Which is the predecessor to Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Are you gonna be all right?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm doing great. I don't even have to play video games. This video's just happening on its own. Yeah, I made the mistake of watching Wolverine before Loki, and I watched Captain Marvel 2, thinking it'd be the sequel to Captain Marvel, but actually it's a sequel to
Miss Marvel,
which I haven't seen. And then I accidentally watched Doctor Strange 2, thinking it'd be a sequel to Doctor Strange, but it's actually a sequel to WandaVision.
Yeah.
Characters that have never interacted with Doctor Strange, as far as I can remember. it's been a bit of a mess to keep track of. And then yeah, now I've watched Thunderbolts before Black Widow. God damn it. I did start watching Loki, and it's just set in FWA.
Yeah.
Which threw me off really bad. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is just the convention I've been to twice. I'm like I'm watching Loki go down the elevator of the Marriott Marquis in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm like, that floor over there is where I was like, I rode the elevator down to that floor in my pajamas to pet the belly of a furry that was like high out of his mind playing Pokemon on emulators on his TV. And I was just like petting him to sleep, and that was just a normal evening that happened. And I'm supposed to just like accept that that's the Loki multidimensional super universe, and I'm like, honestly, my story's weirder.
Keith discovering that sets exist. That some things are filmed on location.
Yeah. It's increasingly surprising, honestly, with how often places are just people like on a stage, and then they just kind of make up a place that they're in.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like, have I been somewhere else? Have I seen a different movie that was also set in the same hotel? I don't want to watch it to find out, but I almost feel like
For me.
the 30 Seconds to Mars superhero movie it was in the same hotel.
It's incredible that that's where your brain jumps when
What's his-
referencing Jared Leto.
Yeah, because I played a lot of Rock Band, and I had his songs in there.
Sure.
They had Attack and The Kill,
Okay.
and I watched. Spent a lot of time watching I've actually seen the music video too many times for Kings and Queens from that album, and they used, I think, Attack. They used one of the songs from that album as the theme song for Dragon Age 2 in its CG trailer. So I have thought about 30 Seconds to Mars a fair amount, and I don't think about Jared Leto much besides that, because I haven't watched DC because they were immediately bad, so I stopped.
Yeah.
I watched Man of Steel and I was like, no.
Jared
Immediately
Leto.
didn't want to do it anymore.
He's the Joker.
He's the Joker,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So other than that, Jared Leto was like Fight Club. No, he's such a minor character that you wouldn't remember him in Fight Club.
Yes, but he is in Fight Club. You are correct.
Dallas
about
Buyers Club. Was that Jared Leto?
He was in Dallas Buyers Club as
so
well.
I think that's his biggest role I remember him for in a movie.
He was also in Blade Runner 2049 and a bunch of other things.
Oh yeah, he was the villain in the
Nyander
new
Wallace.
one. Yeah, he always plays the insufferable guy because he's like that.
Yeah, because he's insufferable.
Yeah, because he played the guy in Black Mirror that you based Sandals somewhat on.
Nope, that was Topher Grace, but
that was Topher Grace. It felt like Jared Leto.
all right. Well, I'm so glad.
You're right. That is Topher Grace.
So glad
Oh,
that you
God.
made that mistake.
Topher Grace was the second Green Goblin.
No.
Was he not Harry Osborn?
No.
Norman Osborn?
No.
Which one's the kid?
He was not. He was Venom.
Venom, yeah. He was Venom in the movie.
Yeah.
Where the other brother guy is that son in the movie.
Where Harry Osborn played by James Franco.
James Franco, brother of Dave Franco, who's going to be in another fucking Catch Me If You Can't. That's not what it's called.
What?
It's going to be in another Now You See Me movie. They're making a third one.
I think there's been 3 already.
I think it was just Now You See Me, Now You See Me. I think 3 is the one that's coming out.
2 has Daniel Radcliffe in it, which I just learned. I learned about that recently, and I was like, since when did that happen?
I primarily associate that entire movie franchise with the Dan Harmon rant, where he's just like so mad about them for naming the movie, not naming the second movie. Now you don't.
Oh. Yeah, brand marketing typically is like, don't name your thing something different than the name of the first thing, even if it's clever. It's like a really good principle to have when you want to sell something based on its brand.
No one's gonna buy Silk Song.
Silk Song is in fact called Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Is it?
Yes. Fight's just gonna take a million years.
They already killed the Hollow Knight.
I'm excited about Silksong. I will play it when everyone else is not playing it.
Yeah.
That way they watch my playthrough because they're not avoiding it for spoilers.
Everyone thinks the protagonist is Hollow Knight, but he's actually Hollow Knight's monster. Enjoying this podcast?
This is a podcast. We're podcasting. Welcome to
Where I
the
have to
first.
just improvise topics on a whim.
Welcome to the concept of a Let's Play, where we play a video game that is largely irrelevant to the conversation that we're having.
When this is happening, it is. I'm on Bark now.
You're on Bark now. That's
a
good.
strange experience to just parse.
I think Bark is very
I got thrown
weird.
face first into it. I was visiting. I'm visiting a friend in Rhode Island, and they were like, "Who do you want? Is there anyone you want to visit nearby?" And I'm like, "I have no fucking clue," because I know a bunch of East Coast people, but I don't actually know where they are in relationship to each other. Because I'm on the West Coast, where there's 4 locations. On the
Sure.
East Coast, there are 34,000 locations.
There are
And
many places.
There are so many places. Here we basically have like Los Angeles, Sacramento, Portland, and Seattle.
Yeah.
And everything's kind of in relation to those places. And that's my bias for being in Sacramento. People would more likely say San Francisco, but it's like right there or whatever. But there's so many places on the East Coast. So I'm like, I don't know where the fuck anyone is in relation to you. So he said download Bark. And I'm like, what? And I guess he was suggesting that I download Bark, set up an entire profile with all my OCs and all my stuff, and then set my location to Rhode Island to see if anyone I recognize happens to be nearby when I set the location to that. Which is
How these things work. Yes.
yeah, that's a process to figuring it out. But so I don't know how useful that app is most of the time, but it is interesting to know that, like, oh, this is an app that is very furry in that it tracks your current location. So when you go to a furry convention, you can just open it up and know which furries also came to the same convention that happened to use Bark, because suddenly they're going to be listed as nearby. And it's like, oh, well, that is actually a useful little trick.
It's so fascinating hearing Keith describe the basic premise of the app like it is a revelation.
Yeah.
This is just what people have been doing to communicate and connect with each other for 2 decades now. Like, that's how Grindr works.
Yeah, I never downloaded Tinder or Grindr.
Yeah.
And I've heard that Grindr does horrible things to the psyche of people using it because no one seems happy with it.
I mean, I suppose. I think those kinds of, like, quote-unquote dating apps, like, they're bad if you're just, like, trying to get a date and all you're being is like, please date me. But, like, also, I don't know, they're, like, also fine. Like, you can just be like, hey, I like Final Fantasy. What do you like? I like magic cards. And then you're friends with people.
Oh, it didn't work. Oh, there's one. That makes more sense.
They're marked on the floor, I noticed.
I'm also amused that they show that somebody is away from their home by having a plane icon on them to show that they're, like, not currently at what their set home is. But that includes being like 10 minutes away from home.
Yeah.
So it'll be like, oh wow, this guy's traveling, and he lives right there. It's fine.
Gotta kill the eye
But because
instantly.
California is so empty,
Yeah.
you can just scroll down based on, because it's sorted by location, like distance, and you will literally just get everyone clustered at once that's in a given town as the radius expands, because there's just there's no overlapping ambiguity the way there would be in like a dense
What am I
metropolitan
missing
area.
about this? Like, why?
So you do genuinely get piece by piece, like, oh, there's the 4 people in that town, the 3 people
Why
in
is
that
this
town.
guy not dying when I'm hitting him with like 60 damage worth of points? And he has no Carta. Am I targeting the wrong person? I don't think so. Like,
Everyone in the comments tell him what the super obvious thing is he's missing.
well, he's just blinding everyone now, which is what makes this fight hard.
And also say, I love the podcast.
Yeah, say, I love the podcast, so that we know you loved the podcast.
If you don't say that, then in your comment, then we'll think you didn't watch the video.
Jesus
so your criticisms are invalid.
Yeah,
That's how this works.
it is actually. It's exactly right. Eye drops. Fucking Christ.
I do need to actually do more engagement bait or call to action constantly, because
Yeah.
the channel's genuinely dying. She clipped right through.
Yeah, but he has no Carta and she deals physical damage. So why didn't it do any damage?
There's like a weird rule about the brain in the vat. Is that the same enemy that you were confused about before?
I've been confused about it forever, but I was confused about the eye before. 17. Okay, it's just working now. There we go. Like, I sometimes just don't understand why I take so much damage and die instantly, and why I'll hit other people when they have no Carta. It will do like 80 damage. They take no damage. They just start to bleed, and it's just very odd. I'm not sure what the deal is. Like, and I thought she was supposed to have piercing, so why is it doing damage to the Carta?
Yeah. I know that there's no over damage past Carta, but if their Carta's already gone, then they should just be taking health damage, unless they have like some sort of weird character-specific trait somewhere. I
mean, her card is broken, I think, so she can't pierce anymore, but... Got blood bags.
Got a humber.
Evil Eye, 1 HP. I can't even finish this dungeon.
Where is this firepower?
Where is it? Who knows? It's probably in that other fucking dungeon that I can't remember where the fuck it is.
Are we supposed to have it? Or yeah, I wonder if it's in a dungeon or if it's in the story.
I don't know.
Have you gone all the way back to the top left dungeon?
Thought so. Let's check.
Because I think you went by it at the beginning of this Odyssey and it didn't have a flag.
Yeah. Okay.
So all the way on the left, like past Frankton.
Okay.
It is so nice to be able to just actually go around.
I will need to. Is it here? No. Ooh, wait. Was it this one?
No, but maybe
it was.
Oh, there's this one. You found this one.
Fuck me. God damn it. Alright. Skill. Jump. Skill. Vanish. Skill. Attack. I should be defending more often.
Wow. Good job, everyone.
Not lucky there.
I guess that's because they all attack Claudio.
Yeah, I don't know why. They all attack Claudio, but only when he's gone.
Yeah. Maybe the AI just has to also pick its opponents all in real time the way you do, and then if he jumps, then they're just fucked. At least they're stuck with the same limitation.
Yeah.
If only they could be stuck with the limitation where you pull out a gun and shoot them continuously until you press a button again.
Yeah.
Speed gained, so she has a Carta that makes her slower.
This is gonna be so fucked. Okay.
You're gonna be okay?
I'll be fine.
You're gonna make it? You're gonna win at the video game? I believe in you. I think you're gonna do it if you just pull on your big boy clothes.
Silver Spoon is so fucking scary. Okay.
It looks like the alien is just looking back and forth between his two allies, disappointed. It's a blank expression. They're beating him up.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
We got so much done. We're getting so much done in this one turn. Let's go. Let's go turns. Damn it.
I did have a new flight crisis a bit.
What
when I flew to
happened?
Florida.
Okay.
I was like, okay. From what I looked up before, I'm supposedly only 20 minutes from the airport, so I can probably just get in my car 2 hours before my flight takes off, and that'll be fine. got hit in the face by Sacramento traffic, and I'm like, oh, wait. It's looking worse than I anticipated. Then when I got to the airport, for the first time, maybe ever, the TSA was extremely backed up. Like, an incredible amount of security line for Sacramento when I normally just walk right in. And Southwest closes their planes 10 minutes early. So, literally, they let the person in front of me in, and then just said, no, you can't go on the plane when I was in line. They literally let the person in front of me in, and then the system just closed me out, and it wouldn't scan my ticket. And they're like, you're gonna have to go to the customer service. So I got to get put on a different plane because they wouldn't just fucking let me through with the line of people I was in. It literally cut it off at me and didn't let me on the plane.
Okay, I've never heard of this.
It was awful.
That's crazy.
And I had not eaten breakfast because I was like, I'll be in San Diego on a layover in 1 hour, so I'll just eat breakfast in San Diego.
Yeah.
Instead, this other person, the person at customer service, supposed to be on a new plane that happens to be taking off right now. So I didn't lose time on taking off. But the new plane was to Chicago. So I went from not having breakfast for an hour to not eating anything for most of the day because I had to go straight to Chicago. Basically, one of many flights where I'm like, oh, for most furry conventions, I basically go to MFF, then to the furry convention on a second flight. So I had to fly for 4 hours to Chicago and suffer through that. And then when I got to the place, I do what I always do in my layover, which is I go to the gate first to just see that I did in fact do know where my next flight's going to be. But when I get to my flight, it says right now that they're boarding for Florida, and I was like, for Orlando, and I'm like, I just wanted to check with customer service. I'm like, this is a different flight, right? Not the one that I'm on. And she's like, oh, I can put you on that one. And so she put me on that flight. And so I just got on the plane immediately, which is good for my travel day, but bad for the part where I still haven't fucking eaten all day because I just went directly on another plane with near zero downtime. And just to torture me, we fly all the way down to Orlando, and we circle the airport. We arc downward for the airport. Everyone put your tray stations down and shit like that. Then we start lifting back up. Then the plane flies away and lands in Tampa.
That's crazy. Vela isn't even on the fucking timer. The game glitched out and didn't put Vela
she's not
on
in the initiative anymore.
Sorry, I was very distracted by that at the very end. Anyway, you landed in Tampa.
Yeah, so apparently it was raining, so they couldn't land in Orlando. So they just landed in Tampa, and then we were just stuck there for hours waiting for us to take off again, because apparently we were going to go back in the same plane, and they turned into a prisoner's dilemma situation where they're like, you can get off if you want to, but you're going to make it worse for everyone else when we have to try to leave again, because we have to try to get you all back on the plane. You're just going to delay this further, like just guilting anyone that might want to get up and pee and eat something and so on. So I sit on the fucking plane in Tampa for 3 more hours, bonding with my very cool, queer-friendly Orlando expat, or whatever you call it, that has actually been living in Chicago. And so like she's like, oh yeah, I know, this place fucking sucks. You'll be fine at the Orlando Center, because like Orlando in general is fine, because like Florida sucks, but Orlando is like very queer friendly. She even encouraged me to check out like the site of like the Pulse shooting, where they've been like specifically like destroying the memorial and everything, and showing some support for that and everything. So she was neat. But I was still in this fucking plane for like 3 or 4 hours in Tampa before we then finally flew back to Orlando. And I finally arrive at I finally get home to the hotel my friends are in at like 11 p.m. I made a vital mistake, which is that when I landed, I was like, okay, this was all a pain in the ass. I just want to get home. I just want to get there as easily as possible. When I landed in Vancouver a month or two ago, I just got on the fucking I just got a taxi at from the line of taxis, and took that to my friend's house, and that was fine. I took the taxi from the airport in Orlando. It was a 12-minute drive, cost $70.
Why didn't you just use Uber?
I'd have Uber now. I learned from Orlando to never use taxis in places like this. But getting fucking blindsided by a $70 fucking thing. Jesus Christ. I don't remember if I used Orlando. I don't remember if I used Uber or Lyft to get back at the end of the trip.
I
But
can't-
I installed one of them, took a trip, and then uninstalled it.
I can't criticize you for at all the beginning of this story because that's insane what they put you through at the airport. I can't even fathom that. But it is just fascinating to me the way that you navigate through the world as if it's 1935 and you're like, I'll hail a taxi, it'll be fine.
I intuitively noticed that there are taxis at airports just waiting for you. That's the fastest way to leave the airport because the car is already right there.
Yeah, they're waiting for you, also known as preying on you.
Well, that's the thing is
their industry is dying because of Uber.
Yeah, like you would expect that taxis to be trying to be competitive with Uber, but instead they're so awful that you'll try one once and then never do it again.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't ready for because in Vancouver it was fine.
Yeah, Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah, America sucks again in a new way. I know. I experienced the Last Week Tonight video in real time.
Yeah,
but I didn't know because I thought they'd be trying to be competitive with Uber and wouldn't want to have repeat customers. But instead, I learned to never take a taxi in this country again.
Correct.
Or at least not in a tourist town, apparently. That was insane.
$70 for a taxi should be criminal.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
It is actually deeply fucked up.
Genuinely fucked up. What happened to me?
I can take a 45-minute Uber from my house to the airport, going slow on the highway, and it cost me like $13.
Yeah.
So there's no reason, but like that shit's crazy.
No, that's really fucked up. It's insane to me. It's just one of those moments. It's one of the moments that give me decision paralysis all the time. Like, oh, I'll be responsible and get my car maintained. Like, why did you take it to the dealer? I'm like, I thought they would know what to do. They're the guys that I bought it from. And everyone's like, everyone knows not to do that. It's like, most of my adult decisions are me immediately finding out that everyone knows this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. Can I get is there a FAQ? Can I get the fucking rundown? Because I only get told why I was wrong after I make the mistake.
It's crazy.
I always have to suffer the financial consequences first.
Okay.
We're almost done with these. I'm actually getting through them. I'm feeling it.
Photo shoot.
I don't like that. I don't like the flight texture. No.
Okay.
Don't appreciate this. It does do a little Pokemon GBA scream at you. Has the vampire bleed worn thin yet?
It's wearing very thin.
Maybe blood isn't thicker. Or it is only in that it is sludge that slows you as a person.
Fuck! I was gonna run.
No. Try not to die.
Shit balls. Okay.
Yep. I actually gotta use the restroom, so you've got like 30 seconds to talk all the shit you want.
Great. I'm gonna talk all the shit I want. Okay, we got a blackmail on that guy. I'm gonna try to kill Frankie. See what happens. I did not go to Megaplex because Megaplex is in Florida. And no thank you. No thank you on opting into that. No thank you on supporting that. I heard from everyone I know who went that it was a bad con and that it sucked. So not feeling bad about my choice not to go to it. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm gonna probably wind down on a lot of the furry cons I go to because I have not been enjoying them. I do not like that everyone needs to go to every con, so every con becomes this nightmare gigantic experience. Like, local cons just don't fucking exist anymore. And they're all basically terrible party cons. I mean, furry cons are fun. This is not talking poorly about furry cons. It's just like, I feel like in this last year, I read a really good post about how, like, furry cons are exponentially growing because everyone is trying to travel to go to every single one, and as a result, they're, like, exploding. And that, in my experience, cons just have gotten slowly worse and worse and worse the bigger that they get. And that's not I'm not talking about like the drama of it. It's just like it's harder to get hotel rooms. It's harder to just hang out with your friends. It's harder to get food. The lines get huge. And yeah, so I just am like, I'm just not here for it. I'm not here for a lot of these gigantic furry cons because I just don't want to deal with that basically at all. Damn it. Okay, damn it. Vella's gonna be dead. I didn't even think about this.
Time's up.
Time is up. Keith is back. You basic.
None of Toaster's stories are based on real life characters or events. It's all purely coincidental.
Yeah, I mostly was talking about how I have not been enjoying most of the furry cons that I have been to recently, and I'm slowly whittling down the ones I want to go to because so many of them are bad. Because everyone wants to go to every furry con now, so every con is just a nightmare gigantocon.
They're busy. For me, it's such a crapshoot because the experience I'm looking for is just sort of like ending up in a cozy room where I'm like chatting with some people I enjoy my time with, essentially. Mm-hmm. And maybe like karaoke and dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like you sometimes lose a bunch of time just to the logistics of just people trying to get people to like leave their rooms.
Yeah.
Or like ever meet up in a place. And people's interest in going to like actual room parties and raves and things where I'm like, I won't be able to interact with anyone for the duration of this. There's sort of like a rhythm where I have to end up spending like sometimes just kind of end up sitting around somewhere at each convention until like 3 p.m. just waiting for anything to happen and just kind of trying to hit people up and nothing ever coming of it. And then suddenly everything happens at the same time at like 6 p.m.
Yes, correct.
And you're like, can we do things at different times so I can hang out with both sets of people?
All right, let's see.
Like I was invited to go to a Nicolas Cage watch party on the last evening. I'm like, and I was invited days in advance, but I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to that because this is we're doing this on the last evening of the entire convention, which is the like last hurrah where something will inevitably happen.
Yeah.
As the last chance to hang out with people, and I ended up hanging out by the pool, drinking Fireball and chatting about bullshit with people. That was more fun than silently watching a Nicolas Cage movie with
that sounds fantastic.
2 people I like and a bunch of strangers. Like, I'll watch movie nights, but movie night is not a last evening of the entire convention thing to do. Because that's when everyone's like, oh, it's my last chance to hang out with this person. Like, I had a movie night at the Reno one where we watched Pink Flamingos, and now I know that movie. I don't... So upset about eggs. That's the worst part, really. I'm really directly upset by, like, bad mouth food stuff happening in anything, real or fictional.
Yeah. So the dog poop didn't bother you, but the eggs did?
That wasn't great. I definitely... a few seconds into the dog poop scene at the end, which really, let's be honest, isn't a scene.
No.
That is just...
It's just a crazy
that's
thing
just
that
a weird
did.
That's just a weird bonus feature that isn't part of the story.
Yeah.
That's just added at the end, like it's the Jackass credits. I definitely immediately had the thought, I wish I'd looked away sooner.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't currently still watching this scene. But the through line of just the mom that keeps eating eggs in a playpen is so visually, it's just upsetting to me because of the egg mess. Oh, hello.
Oh, has the dungeon master finally sent me the help I requested?
This is Michael.
Oh, no, you won't do. Oh, this is such a waste of time. I don't understand the process of... Do you know how to science, boy? Have you even had a proper education? Arithmetic, history, Latin, astronomy? That offensive look of disease shows me that you haven't even graduated primary school. How can you look upon me knowing who I am without a proper education? You do know who I am, don't you? I am Doctor I am Hunter! I'm the famous mathematician astronomer from the classical age of Indian mathematics and Indian astronomy, the Golden Era! 499 AD. I ask the dungeon master for help with this absurd project he's assigned me, and he sends me an even more absurd apprentice. It's as if he doesn't want me to solve the problem. You do know the problem, don't you? Wow, he sends you down here without even telling you the question. It's his job to ask the questions and our job to answer them. Go back to floor 30 and find out what the question is. Once you know, come back to floor 20 and I will allow you to watch me work.
Mechanics that no longer exist.
I spent 1238 years trying to answer this question. What difference will a few more hours make?
Okay.
So what do you think any of that meant?
I don't know. The one thing I picked up was like, oh, he's also on a 1999 to 500 year break. It's nostalgia, but I don't really know. I
feel like if I try to even explain what I think I know, I'd make it worse.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Like I don't know, generally don't know what information to present from outside.
I'm picking these randomly.
I kind of got the vibe. Okay.
What do I want to level now? You?
2 blood bags.
The water was here before the mind. The landscapes formed around it. We can not drink it. We can only see our
You
reflection in
have
it.
so many blood bags.
The Crooked Man. I'm going to level him up a bunch. There's an actress here. She came through the all.
Is he your favorite?
I wonder why she isn't by the camera. No, it's just a feeling. Just a gut feeling that I should be leveling this one up. All things end. This is an unavoidable fact. However, the fact that fact can be a void where you place all of your attention. Confront it, move past it. The void will expose itself to be circular. You'll get the absurdity of it all, and you'll learn that the question wasn't the meaning of life, just chasing the memes created by the knowledge of death. You're so deep, dude.
Hello, Dionysus.
I hear their daughter is perfect, that her face must be covered with an N95 veil, or all would lose their minds with inspiration. Thanks, dude.
N95 veil. Are his hands okay? Oh wait, their arms are crossed. Okay. Thought both of his hands were backwards.
We will see her teeth, watch her lips part, and witness her die. She is the well-adjusted daughter of the king and the queen. Once Princess Sammy, now Princess Amelia. Who? And we got baby.
I hate the baby so much.
I need 3 blood bags to level that one up.
I don't like the baby.
Do I have one more? I can... Yep. Okay. I need out. I need passage from this place. Curse the blade. Curse the actress. Curse this wretched hell you've made for me.
So what new abilities do you have for this place? Just the flute?
Just monster whistle. Yeah.
Which I don't remember if there was any skulls on the floor in this place.
I don't think so. Not that I'm able to remember.
Oh, double 27. Jumped straight from level 19 to 27. Jesus Christ.
Super strong now.
Yep.